It's been 10 years since the last day of the last job that I've ever had. Stick around, you might enjoy this. I'll keep it super short. But it wasn't an April Fool's joke. It was April 1st of 2006. And we were told, goodbye, see ya. And this was right after the owner of the company, his name was David Fricke, real asshole, told us that you guys will always have a job here. These people looking around the building, don't be afraid of them. They're just looking to help us out. But I want to calm your worries and these rumors running around that the company is being sold and this and that. You'll always have a job with Ready Hosting. Well, that's exactly what was happening. The dude lied through his teeth to us. That's those guys, those bigwigs walking around. These were people from different companies looking at buying. He was looking at selling the company along with all of our jobs. What a jerk face. But that's business as usual if you're going to have a pyramid scheme. That's why I say pyramids are stupid. Fire your boss.xyz. Now, thankfully, well, you're asking, well, Tom, what do you do to support yourself? It's been 10 years since you last had a job. True, but I'm supporting myself now better than I ever could and with more security and with more control over my life than I ever did when I had a job. Thank God for that. So, in 2007, August of 2007, which was about a year and a half after the last day of the last job I ever had, my girlfriend at the time, she invited me in to be, she started this Beachbody thing, this Beachbody coaching opportunity thing. She invited me 3 months prior to that. I said no for a long time because I, skeptical, didn't believe in myself, all those things that we all go through. But eventually, I saw that she got super healthy. She lost a bunch of weight. She came off of her asthma medications and this and that from the actual product. She started getting these really nice paychecks, and I had no paychecks because I couldn't find any freaking work. But I eventually, I saw that stuff and I decided I had to do it. So then I got in. Worked my ass off in my precious minutes of my spare time because I had no income, I had no time, my health was going to hell in a handbasket, 30 years old at that time, and I could run up a single flight of steps and I'd have to catch my breath at 30 years old. That was pathetic. So in 90 days, I totally turned my health around and I went from struggling with one flight of steps to running up to Sears Tower, which is 103 flights of steps, and a bunch of other things happening for me too. Now, financially, that took longer than 90 days. It took me 2.5 years of doing that in my precious minutes of spare time to come to this place where I could fire my boss, except I had no boss. So what am I talking about? Well, I called off the job search. So for me, that was like firing my boss, and it just sort of titillates me to be able to say I fired my boss. So I like to say I fired my boss, but really what that means is I'm like, I don't need to look for a job anymore. I'm surpassing any income that I ever had from a job doing this. So then I went full-time with this. Up until that time, it was very part-time. I mean, I'm talking like 20 minutes a day. Usually I only had to build this, and some days I had to get up 20 minutes earlier than I usually did or go to bed 20 minutes later to do it. That's just the way that it was. When I started, no idea what I was doing. I just had to be really hungry and eager to learn. So I'm turning this video into hopefully not just a source of inspiration that no matter what happens to you, you can take control of your life, of your time. So hopefully this video inspires you in some way, but I'm also making it an invitation for you to join me. If you're looking to get rid of your job, or maybe you love your job, but you're looking to just add some stability and security to your life because your job could be gone tomorrow for any reason, and you have no say and no control over that. And maybe you've got mouths to feed, kids and things like that. So you need security and stability and so forth. So whatever your reason might be, whether you want to fire your boss or you just want security in case something happens to your job because you love your job, I'm inviting you to do this with us, just as my girlfriend at the time invited me to get into this. I said no for 3 months, but I eventually said yes, thank goodness. If you'd like to look at it, let me know. I'll show it to you, and you can see if this would be a really great fit for you. It's Beachbody Coaching. Beachbody makes all those high-end fitness programs that you see all over the place, and nutritionals, and a supportive, healthy lifestyle change. So if it turns you on to spread health and quash sickness and build a residual income that can set you free, baby, and give you your security and your stability. If you like building a life on helping people get healthy, then reach out to me. Private message me. I'll show you what this is all about. I'm rock solid. I've had friends tell me how important it is to have someone sponsor you who is not going anywhere. Because oftentimes in this business, people get in it and they don't really mean it, and they're out, and anybody that they might have sponsored in the meantime is just left high and dry, which is not cool. That's really selfish of people that do that. But I've been doing this 8.5 years so far. I'm in this for life. I'm what they call a lifer. I will be here for you every step of the way through your transition, because when you first enroll, you probably have no idea what you were doing either, just like I didn't. But you're eager and hungry to learn, and you got a big, beautiful dream you want to come true, and you like what you've been hearing so far, then I will be with you every step of the way for your transition and growing you and building you up into a fully independent human being. But in that beginning, it is so crucial that you have someone like me to help you make that transition, because it's something you're probably not used to. It's a big learning curve, and you can do it with the right support team, like the one that I've been building for 8.5 years. That's the difference. Leveraging somebody who's been there, done that, instead of going out on your own, or having somebody sponsor you who's, here until you lay down your credit card and then they disappear. That happens a lot too, sadly. But my team is rock solid, and you'll enjoy that. And the transition will be a beautiful thing, and when you emerge as a fully independent, financially free human being, you're going to have freedom of your time and your security for all that's worth for you and your family. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I look forward to hearing from you. Happy 10-year anniversary to me. And I can't wait to see you, say, a year from now, 2 years from now, whatever, emerge at this place where it's like, wow, I'm free too. Thanks, Tom, for helping me out. I did it. I made the transition. I can't wait for that to happen to you, to be in that place a year from now where you're much more free and in control of your life and your time for whatever you want that to look like for you. Can you imagine that a year from now, emerging in this new place where you have more control and more freedom? It's pretty cool. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Bam. Private message me on Facebook. Visit the website, sure. But as far as having that conversation with me, it's best over private message on Facebook. I'm really good about getting back to people there. Bye for now. Talk to you real soon.